So our project manager sends the design to every station, so everything's working on simultaneously, right? So while the floor is being worked on, what do you think the plumbers are doing? They're working on the plumbing. So by the time this floor hits over here, they just plug and play.
I don't believe this is everybody's first time. Welcome to Anchor Detroit. This is our new opportunity that we're looking to open on Detroit's east side by the end of 2025. It will be similar to what we have here with a little twist. We'll add tech and arts and culture, and it'll be a full-fledged urban care on the inside. Get our old gym floor, just sand it down. With a big thank you to 4,922 of our donors who donated $118,000. Can we give a round of applause for them?
Yeah.
Without them, it would not be possible.
Good
We have
morning.
a special guest for you. I know.
Oh my goodness, August, I'm here. How you doing, buddy? Are you scared of people? You scared? Oh, he coming to me.
That Durfee was amazing. I think what they're doing is an amazing thing.
Yeah,
I love the science drawer, the lab drawer.
yeah.
I think what they're doing is cool.
Maybe there's some joint venture possibility there.
Hopefully. Yeah. I got their email. I'm getting contact them.
Good.
I think the best part of the tour for me was the lab. I forgot.
Oh, the lab drawer.
Lab drawer, yes. That was my favorite part because STEM education is something I'm very passionate about, you know, as a pre-med student, and I also teach little kids music, so just combining both of my interests, I thought that was really interesting.
Okay.
I love what they're doing, and I think it's important.
I initially was an investment banker for about 12 years in New York City, and I was looking at ways to get out of the banking world, and I lived across the street from the first Van Moof store, which is solar fields and like yard maintenance. Really interesting company. Is rentable bays where you can come in on a month-to-month basis if you're an electric ATV company or you're a e-bike company or where you all are standing the first American dirt bike, which is going to be electric. They're about to build 16 of their dirt bikes in that space. So drop air, tools, everything you need to start putting that together.
It was great. Overall, like very informative. I thought some of the companies were really awesome. It was cool to see the scale of like and this like I guess stages they were at. Like the sanctuary, it seemed like very early on. I would have had like a bunch of great ideas. Just like something the team can definitely like work with. Like other places, like I would really like the Bloom guy. I thought he was very solid. I thought his company had like a pretty interesting future. It's something that I see like someone who was an iBanker making. Very like investor friendly. I would say,
And so for us, this is an opportunity for people like you all and others to come and get excited and really want to think about staying in Detroit and making a career here. So, so that's the total vision. We're going to walk over and show you some of the spaces. This building here, historically, this was actually a train station, a post office. A post office that was built in 1936. So what would happen is the mail would come through the train station, and then they would warehouse it in this building. So once ridership started to decline, they didn't really need a post office that was 100,000 square feet anymore. So this changed hands a bunch before it ultimately stopped operating in 1988 as well. So it was vacant as well for 30 years before Ford Motor Company acquired that building also. Ford Motor Company is bringing their EV and AV teams. They're actually going to start in this building on Tuesday. So pretty soon we'll have about 1,500 people there in this building, which will be awesome for added density. And then I'll tell you a little bit more when we get inside. Ford Motor Company is supposed to be a robotics building in our coffee and clothing companies and rugs and all sorts of things being sold in that retail promenade. We would walk through there and then we would drive this ticket booth. We were taking a train and it was enormous, great quick there. And then taking a quick turn near the Grand Hall. From this building, the same architects that designed Central Station in New York. The ceiling is specs, it's 65 feet tall.
So what that does is trying to put everything back into its proper cycle. I kind of think we're the only life forms outside of many others that have been unsuccessful in putting things back into the proper place. We have a culture of waste, and that's something that needs to change. That we hope to be a little piece of that in the city of Detroit. Well, we can use some more composting. Do you want to say why you compost?
I've just been doing it. I'm from California, and my parents have just been doing it. So that's what we do.
So it's a part of the culture, but is there outside of just ritual?
I just think it's good for the environment. I hate to waste things knowing that they're just gonna go to the landfill. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So, what do you think so far? We can walk and talk.
about the whole trip.
Yeah, so far, what do you
Yeah,
think?
it's been amazing. It's been really awesome seeing Detroit grow again, because I'm from the East Coast and all my friends kind of like shit on Detroit.
Yeah,
But it's really, really good to see how there's new skyscrapers and districts being formed.
yeah,
It's definitely a change, and it's somewhere that like I never thought of myself as like moving to Detroit.
yeah,
But the more I see it, there's a lot of upsides, and all the downsides, well not all, but like a good chunk of the downsides are being innovated out
Yeah.
now.
Of the things you saw today, so far, what's your favorite?
Michigan Central.
Yeah,
But getting back to ethics, particularly the econ business or even computer science, there's a lot of commerce involved in that. And even with sociology and the other social sciences, humanities, you guys will inevitably be put in positions in which you have to decide. Is it going to be about the money, or is it going to be about the right thing to do? And I hope it's a situation where you can make money and do the right thing. But sometimes they will be at odds, and you have to make a choice. And that will define your character.
I am Isan Takvim. I am with Bangladeshi American Public The last 2 years we have been doing this. This is the advocacy group for Bangladesh. Alright, so my background, I'm also an engineer, business guy. I used to work for Chrysler, and then I joined Daimler, and then I started my own automotive retrofitting company. I'm a tier 1 company.
What most surprised you about what you experienced today?
I was really surprised by Gnosko and how like revolutionary the whole thing seemed. Especially like I thought it was really inspiring, like given that like the whole premise of this trip is like Detroit entrepreneurship, how they're able to take something like the assembly line, which Detroit is like Detroit put the world on wheels through the assembly line and revolutionized the way that people get around, and now that same like logic and system is being used to revolutionize housing, which is another like huge part of people's lives.
I really liked the innovation. What was that, like that old middle school?
Yeah, therapy.
Yes. Because I feel like they just do a lot of cool things there, and like really the communities, like they have so many good like opportunities for people there.
Yeah.
And the 2 women who do like this STEM kit, like that was awesome. I've never heard about that before, and I can see how that would like be beneficial, like so many different like clubs, organizations, schools.
I think it was pretty cool to see like each different type of entrepreneurship, just like the diversity between like where you can come from and what ideas you have. I don't know. It was good for me to see just that, you know, I don't think of an idea and like, oh, maybe I'm not someone who can do that. It's not like limited.
What's that?
It's not limited to like who you are or where you are, really.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I got.
Well, you could try anyway.
You could try, yeah.
Yeah. So, what would you change? How would you improve the tour in some way?
I don't know, maybe just like, because I feel like with the bloom and stuff, we were really rushing through that.
Yeah.
And so I was like, wasn't fully sure about what they were doing.
Yeah.
So maybe just like slow down something.
Yeah. It was kind of hard to get a grasp on just what their business was.
Yeah.
First you're thinking, are they making bikes? No, they're not making bikes.
Yeah.
Are they helping people make bikes? No, they're not really, you know,
Yeah.
it's kind of an e-commerce platform. Yeah. So, and it would be interesting to model that too. Well, thank you so much. Glad you could make the tour, and hope you enjoy the rest of the course. All right.
I was really inspired by all these awesome entrepreneurs, and that their mission was really to make a positive impact on whatever their passion was. And just that their drive wasn't really money. It was, I'm going to do something really good for my community, and there's going to be benefits from that.
So, what is your major?
Sociology. So, same as John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are you thinking of doing after